I had a beautiful childhood. I never suffered. I never went hungry. So I was very privileged, and I'm grateful for all those opportunities. When I would get home every day after school or on the weekends, my friends all spoke Zulu. They all went to schools where they spoke Zulu first language at school. So it was always a matter of me having to catch up and fit in, as opposed to my friends having to catch up and fit in with me. And I would be immersed not only in the language and forced to, learn, but also the culture. So some people might go on play dates to ride four-wheelers or go fishing at a dam. My play dates essentially were traditional ceremonies on the weekend, whether it was umembeso or whatever it might be, umsebenzi, and I learned at least part of the culture there. Automatically, by the color of my skin, there's a stigma attached to the type of politics that I'm engaged in and the history of our country. So to be able to enter into a conversation where that barrier is broken down, or at least there's more comfort between myself and the person that I'm engaging with, definitely does help. But I think more than just language is culture. You can learn to speak a language at school quite fluently, but that doesn't mean necessarily you understand the nuances behind what different things mean. The idioms and the stories, the way in which different words mean different things in different contexts. And that comes down to culture and understanding the language as a whole. And I think that has more benefit than just the language. And I believe that's helped to build trust. So more than breaking down a barrier, you start to build trust. And that's incredibly important as a public representative. I'm not a 65-year-old South African politician whose career has been built on divisiveness or my connection to the struggle. I'm a young South African who's trying to embody what our country envisaged after 1994. Of course, I have my flaws and I have my mistakes, and I think that's a part of our country growing and individuals growing within the context that we have. But my opponents will always use that against me because that's all they know, the divisiveness.